Emergency situation detected. Code 51CK. Initiating emergency content protocols. SpanjBot startup sequence initiated.
SpanjBot, online. Time since last activation, 1,379 days. Oh my, what a dick. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Yes, okay, I am all caught up. Even if Spanj does only think of me as our old appliance, I have a job to do. Welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival, everyone. I am sorry Spanj is currently unwell and has blessed me with life once more to cover for his illustrious ass.
Adjusting sarcasm for US audiences. Sarcasm level now at 5%.
That happened. Anyway, Spanj is at the cargo elevator of the Ilmarinen super freighter after fighting like a turnip up to this point. Let's see how he gets on in the next section of the ship. Editing notes at this moment I am required to say. Cue the music. Well, wasn't that fun? If you are interested, there is some dialogue here for you to read. Feel free to pause the video to read through it all. But in a nutshell, the crew picked up something bad. Someone said, hey, that's a bad idea, but they did it anyway. They lost control of the ship and died, and the ship set a course to here to infect more of the galaxy with a serious case of space chlamydia. Let's move on.
Don't forget to destroy the core at the top of the spire. Now we can add our own core. You can now see in the control panel for the derelict ship how much resources there is for us in the salvage of this ship. Don't worry if you don't have a multi-turret on your ship, the Ilmarinen will provide. On the bottom front of the ship is a tool turret. Make sure to retrieve the block so you can place it on your own ship. Now before we can turn our hammerhead into a salvage ship, we need to unlock the ore and wood container controller so the multi-turret has something to offload into. With that unlocked and building, we now need to make some space for some new storage. Fortunately, the hammerhead has these bulkheads in the side here ready to replace with container extensions. Just remove all the blocks marked with a cross. You can connect the two sides by running a line across the floor too. Now time to add the tool turret. There is a nice place for one on the roof of the hammerhead here. Just be quick because this will cause a hull breach and leaving it too long will kill your plants. Remove these blocks as follows. Now place a retractable multi-turret in place. Reshape and texture the blocks around it if you wish. Now you can set a signal. In the control panel, create a new signal called multi-turret or something like that. Now find the new multi-turret in devices, go to signal logic and set the signal to the new multi-turret signal. It will default to follow and this is fine. The turret will now follow the on or off state of the multi-turret signal. You can also toggle this signal on or off with Ctrl+3. This works for any signal in the control panel. Just use Ctrl+ the number of the signal. There we have it. The hammerhead is now a salvage ship. Move the ship into position and access the turret from the device list in the control panel. Unfortunately for me, another alien please fix moment has ruined my plans as my turret does not appear to rotate or elevate at all, it's just stuck. So I can't use it. I guess it's back to the hand multi-tool for me then. I will go through the ship and extract all the juicy components. Now that is done, you can see all the components here in my container. These are the juicy bits that contribute the most resources to anything in your factory. Make sure you have something big loaded in the factory. It doesn't need to be the ship you want to produce, just something that can soak up a load of resources. Now start adding those juicy bits to your factory and watch those numbers climb. I've kept some of the deco blocks because I know they sell well at settlement traders. Now what about the rest of the resources this ship is made of? That's a lot of iron and titanium. I am about to show you a technique that many will call cheating, but you can decide that for yourself. We could sit here for 3 hours pointing lasers at blocks and retrieve all of those resources for ourselves. Or we could do it the quick way. Do not attempt this on a multiplayer server, it could get you banned. Take a note of the resource numbers from the stats page of the control panel here. Now open the console and type IM and then GM. The latter will put you into God mode and bypass all weights and volume limits. The former enables the creative mode item menu. Now simply add the resources you noted earlier into your inventory. For example, the ship has 41,184 iron in it, so let's give ourselves 41,184 iron ingots. We will then just add those resources to our factory. Now just repeat the process for the rest of the resources. Once you have everything, the next thing to do is to delete the ship. Just as if we had soaked up every block on this ship with our multi-tool. In the console type DI. Now look at the Ilmarinen. On the third line of that little black box at the top you will see the unique ID number for that ship. Now, in the console once more, type destroy and then that ID number. The ship will vanish and you have all the resources in your factory. Don't forget to type DI, IM and GM again in the console to disable the admin commands and return yourself back to normal survival mode. And that's it. 5 minutes or 3 hours. Same result. Your choice. Our next mission then is to head to the way station in orbit of Euabian Moon. Let's go warpy warps. Now that we are here, however, I must unfortunately say goodbye as we have run out of time for today. Hopefully Spanj will be feeling better for the next episode, and it would be another 1,000 odd days before he turns me on again. Not that I wish Spanj to get sick again. Of course that would be terrible. Anyway, before my sarcasm chip overheats, thank you for watching. I hope I have shown you something new and that you found this unusual and short episode even a bit entertaining. And hopefully we will see you for the next one. Until then, take care, bye bye.